I stepped out of the car and entered the campus as the early autumn sun shined on my face. Surrounded by earthy hues, I breathed in and felt a sense of homeliness from the fresh, calm air with a slight pine fragrance. As the leaves turn from green to red, the transitional fall season celebrates change as it marks the start of something new. Distracted by the bustle of those around me, I glanced at my watch showing 5 minutes to 2, and instantly my heart sank into my throat. The slow wander immediately turned into a speed walk in hopes of making it across campus on time. When I arrived at room 180A, the door was already closed and students had taken their seats, leaving only one open spot at the back in which I situated. I felt submerged, 50 feet underwater, running out of oxygen, forcing me to hold my breath and surface, grasping for air. The class continued as usual. Students checked their phones or pretended to type notes while secretly catching up on the latest celebrity news. However, this sinking feeling still weighed on me as I tried to write down every word flowing from the professor's mouth, but it was extremely hard. Before I knew it, the clock struck 3 and class had finished for the day. I felt instant relief. My therapist reminds me that the best way to cope is with deep breathing in times of stress. This technique is impossible when the walls of anxiety are so high, you can barely see over them. Maybe it's because I forgot to take my pill this morning, or perhaps it's due to the lack of sleep I've gotten over the arrival of my first day. Whatever it was, it had to wait until I got to my next class because time kept moving, and that day it wasn't slowing down for me. As the day shortened, the weather started to drop, requiring more than just my puffy vest. I like winter. There's a familiar numbing feeling that comes with the season's arrival. The campus doors began to get icy, and when they opened, the cold blast of winter air would hit my face, almost reminding me to breathe. Winter break had commenced, and the water that once had me grasping for air had finally frozen over. I could tell students had finished their last finals as they hurried to the car as I stood in the courtyard observing. I realized how quickly the firsts of the last couple of months vanished, just as fast as my frosted breath in the frigid sky. The stigma around medication and therapy that once scared me may have finally led to some clarity. The seasonality of my emotions reflects the light and dark of the seasons themselves. As time passes and the journey continues, it's only through the processes that experiences get easier. Time doesn't stop because life gets hard. We just learn how to cope with it, one day at a time. Time doesn't bring an easier tomorrow. It's how we show up that determines how we act in the world around us. In the end, we just have to breathe.